Friends, I am here joined by Tony, and Tony is new to crypto. He has a couple of questions that I hopefully can help him to answer them. Obviously, since I'm big on Cosmos, that's what I talk about most. Tony wants to learn about Cosmos, but I think we have to zoom out a little bit and understand also the bigger picture of crypto, of Bitcoin, of Ethereum, and how it also how Cosmos fits into that. So Tony, what's up? How are you? And maybe you can talk first about why you're even interested in crypto in the first place.
Well, I mean, it's 2022. Everywhere you look, Bitcoin this, Ethereum that, 100x here, 1000x there. Tony wants a part of this, you know? I have no idea what crypto is. So maybe we can just start with that. What is crypto and why I should be putting my next $100 in there?
Have you heard, okay, have you heard the term Web3?
No.
Okay. So what we're doing with cryptocurrencies or crypto technology, whatever you want to call it, we're just building this new internet, right? It's like before we had this internet where it's very centralized. Every company, they own their data. There's a lot of middlemen in between. And now Web3, which in my opinion is what crypto is in blockchain, we're removing the middleman through technology. We're just cutting out middlemen. That's all that crypto does. You're just removing middlemen and you replace basically human emotions, human decision-making through code. That's basically crypto.
So how does Bitcoin, so Bitcoin is the new internet or like or Ethereum or like, what is it? Like,
yeah. So, I mean, the whole replacing humans through code idea was created by Bitcoin. I mean, took a couple of decades for Bitcoin to break through this technical revolution, but Bitcoin is the first one, the first application of blockchain technology. And what it did is it's trying to replace money, right? It's trying to replace this digital gold that is ultra scarce and you can't seize it. No government can control it. You can predict the supply, right? Because it's all on the blockchain, transparent, and you can verify it. You can see everybody who is making a transaction. So that's Bitcoin. And then Ethereum, they said, hey, that's cool, but maybe there's more to it. Maybe we can use this technology to build applications on it, right? Like a decentralized app store on Apple on your phone. You have an app store and you're downloading apps from the company through iOS, right? And through Apple, through the company, and they take a commission and they can shut it down whenever they want. They can censor you if they want to. And on Ethereum, anybody can build applications. You don't need to ask anybody for permission. You just need to hope that you have product market fit and then you have a community. So
okay. So Bitcoin in general, or in a basic way, is basically you're saying is like a bank. And it has a
central bank.
Like a central bank.
Yeah.
I can exchange this token, Bitcoin, or any value. And then Ethereum is I could do the same, but also this ability to build stuff on it as if it's an internet and not like an app store.
Yeah, I mean, why do you think there's so much demand for Bitcoin in third world countries or hyperinflationary countries? Venezuela, Argentina, Lebanon, right? Countries in Africa.
They get screwed by the bank.
They get screwed by the bank, exactly. And it's not just the hyperinflation that their native currency gets devalued. It's also capital controls, right? In Argentina or in Venezuela, for example, is a great example. In Venezuela, now the situation is better because they basically dumped the Venezuelan bolivar. It doesn't exist anymore. They all use dollars now. But 2-3 years ago, if you wanted to make a transaction out of the country, let's say from Venezuela to Colombia, the bank doesn't allow you. They don't allow you to exit money from Venezuela because the government doesn't want you to do that. They would devalue the local currency. But you can do that with Bitcoin. You don't need to ask anybody for permission. It's just an open, it's just like, imagine it's a global database. Right now, like every country has their own database. And Bitcoin is a global database, doesn't care about borders, doesn't care what skin color you have, doesn't care about anything. It's just internet money, magic internet money for the people. That's all it is. It removes all these like human imposed barriers and all these kind of like things. So that's Bitcoin.
Right.
And then you asked about Ethereum? Or?
Yeah, well, I mean, I was saying that Ethereum is like an app store, and you have the ability of doing the things of the Bitcoin can do.
Yeah, so if you ever heard the term smart contracts, which I'm sure appears in some of these mainstream articles every now and then.
Yeah, here and there.
Smart contracts allow you to build applications, decentralized applications, or DApps or dApps, in a simple way, right? Obviously, if you're a programmer and coder and have technical insights, but you can build applications, you can build games with it, you can build a marketplace for it. You could even build a decentralized Amazon, like everything that currently exists, social media platform, messaging platform, payment platform, it's everything, every single app that you have in your app store right now that you use on your daily basis, you could throw it on a blockchain.
And it's all decentralized.
I mean, decentralized is a very broad term. There's like many angles to it, but in essence, if the technology is decentralized, at least that side of the dApp is decentralized. But if you have very centralized token ownership, right? If one guy owns 99% of the coins, like how decentralized is it really, right? Like there's more to it, but the tech is decentralized and accessible and open for everyone. Yeah.
All right. So now you're taking me through this whole thing about what Bitcoin is.
Yeah.
What Ethereum is. Okay. And I just now want to know about what these other things they call altcoins are.
Okay, so do you know what altcoin stands for? Altcoins? It just stands for alternative currencies, alternative coins, right? Altcoins. Alternative to Bitcoin, because Bitcoin was the first one and the king and everything. But now there's thousands of them, right? And we understand now Bitcoin is this store of value, like has this one application. Ethereum tries to do more than that. It tries to be the world computer, the world like platform where you can build applications on. But now you have Cardano, you have Solana, you have all these other exotic coins,
let's
right?
Let's skip all 999 whatever, and let's talk about Cosmos, because this is the one you've been talking about all the time. So what is Cosmos in relativity to, in like relative terms to Ethereum, Bitcoin? Like what makes it so different than the other ones?
So what Cosmos tries to do, it tries to connect all these other chains, right? Because the idea of Cosmos is, hey, we're witnessing that there's an entire internet of blockchains that's being built, right? Like I said, you have Bitcoin, you have Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, like all these other chains that are trying to be faster, better, cheaper, and maybe even geographically, right? There's chains that are from the Korean, a Korean company that focuses on the Korean market, and then from the Chinese developer team that focuses on China, right? You have geographically, people are different, people have different ideas. Some of them gain traction, some not. So Cosmos tries to connect all of these and build a true internet of blockchains, which is basically an exact representation of the current internet, right? Where you have these technological norms like TCP/IP in the current internet, which for some people, we don't even know that we notice these, that we use these things.
What is TCP/IP?
But we just use that in the background, right? If you open your browser on the internet, your Brave browser, your Safari, your Google Chrome, whatever, you're using internet protocols in the background, right? And I can't even explain how that works. I don't know what I'm using. I just know that if I type in a domain, I land there. If I type google.com, I land there, right? If I search something, I find something. Like there's in the background so many like little technological standards that just work and have proven to be functional, right? So Cosmos tries to build these technological standards for the blockchain world, for the blockchain economy. And one like main thing that they have that no one else has is called IBC, right? It's the Inter-Blockchain Communication Protocol. And that allows every blockchain in the future, right now, just Cosmos-based blockchains, to communicate to each other. So you can send assets back and forth from one chain to another, right? So you don't have to choose a winner.
So assets as in like, let's say with all this hype, you're going to hear about NFTs. Man's heard about NFTs everywhere. All right. Bored ape this, lizard this, dog that, whatever. And then the guy buying it, and then next thing you know, it's like 100x. One thing was 1 Ethereum, now it's 150 Ethereum. Like, what the hell? So you're saying if I have something that's of value of 10 whatever, and I have an NFT that's worth $10,000 on Ethereum, but the idea of Cosmos, like, I'll be able to move my stuff or any assets that I have from Ethereum to, let's say I want to take it to ADA, or I don't know, and I would have to use Cosmos to do it.
Yeah, so Cosmos, they just launched what's called the Gravity Bridge, which is an Ethereum compatible bridge where you can bridge assets over from Ethereum onto Cosmos. But the fact that Ethereum is still built on proof of work and very, very slow and high gas fees and blah, 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 the fact that this is still the case means that this bridging is very expensive, right? So you have to swallow that pill. Either you stay in this expensive Ethereum environment, or you bridge it over to Cosmos. But the bridging, because it's a very complex smart contract call, you have to like pay, I think, a few $100. I don't even know on top of my head, but it's quite expensive to bridge it over. But once you've done it, you're in the Cosmos side and everything is smooth like butter. It's cheap, it's fast, it's easy. You can play around on different chains, but the bridging right now is still expensive.
If I do want to take my day, like, is there a bridge that's being built, let's say, to Solana, or let's say
there's bridges to Polkadot, there's bridges to Solana in the works, bridges to Celo.
So at one point I will be able to move my assets across all of these different blockchains if I want to. And I would have to use Cosmos or any other, I guess, interoperable blockchain. But in this case, you're telling me about shared, what's it called, interoperability, IBC?
Yeah. So that's the main thing that Cosmos aims to become, is this interoperability protocol. Interoperability just means you connect chains, right? Just imagine right now all these coins that you see on coin market cap,
all the altcoins,
like even Bitcoin, like
all the altcoins and Bitcoin and Ethereum. They're all their own little world, each one.
They're all, imagine like little islands that are like in the ocean, right? And
they're all little
you have to swim to get there. Cosmos is building these bridges, or it's like a boat, you know, it just takes you from one to another. Boom, boom, boom. You want to go here? Okay, jump on a boat, get there. You're quick, you're fast, it doesn't cost anything.
How many other, I guess, blockchains is doing that?
The main one is Polkadot. So Polkadot, but they started way later, even though they have a star founder who is, you know, Ethereum co-founder as well. But they're doing that, but they're taking a very different approach. Personally, I like the Cosmos approach more. It's more democratic, it's open, and they already have the interoperability protocol, right? IBC is live. Like Polkadot's what is it called? XCMP or something. They're building a similar thing, but it's not live yet. I don't even know if people are like prioritizing on shipping that right now. So it's not live. The coin got a lot of hype though. It's 3 times bigger than Atom, which to me as an investor, no financial advice obviously, is a clear opportunity that, hey, if DOT can arrive at these evaluations without having an interoperability standard.
Are you saying more X's?
Atom can do that, right?
Are you saying more X's?
On paper, it has more potential to grow. Yes.
Toni likes X's.
Toni likes X's. Yeah. Not the girlfriends though.
No, not the girlfriend.
No, just
no, they can go away.
But yeah, so on paper, Atom has great potential because Atom is the native coin, the native asset of
so
the main chain in Cosmos. Yes. The native asset of the Cosmos hub, which is the main chain within this internet of blockchains, right? Remember I said there's many chains. Cosmos is just not one chain, it's many chains. So Atom is the main asset of the first Cosmos chain that ever existed, which is called the Cosmos hub. So
all right,
that's Atom. Yeah.
So you're telling me, let's just finish it up like this. We have all of these islands.
Yes.
1,000+ islands. All right. You telling me that Cosmos is the one, and there's only 2, I guess, in that space at the moment.
That 2 big ones, yeah.
Connecting working on connecting all of these blockchains together.
Yes, sir.
Sounds like I want to invest in the guy who builds the roads. Not
Cosmos
the
is
town.
building the roads, exactly. Yeah. So, and there's so much going on there, and also great yields to be made through DeFi. Maybe we can talk about DeFi next time on the second episode of Crypto with Toni, or how we're gonna call this.
No.
Crypto with Toni.
Cosmos for Dummies.
Cosmos for Dummies. Tune in for the next one. We'll see you guys there. Stay safe and be good.